Hello and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Brian Noveno Chandrasi and today I'm going to teach you about understanding clauses for practical English grammar. So let's get into it. What is a clause? A clause is a group of words that contains both a subject and a verb. Like connecting to previous lesson, phrase is in the morning. No subject, no verb. With clause, she wakes up, has subject and has verb. A clause can be complete sentence or a part of a sentence. The key is it has both subject and verb. There is two main type of clauses. There is clause that's independent clause and also dependent clause. Independent clause can stand alone as complete sentence, express a complete thought, like the sun rises, complete sentence on its own. And the dependent clause is cannot stand alone, needs an independent clause, like ... because it is morning. It must attach to an independent clause. Independent clause. Independent clause contains a subject and verb and expresses a complete thought, can stand alone as a sentence. The example is the man pushed the door. The subject is the man and the verb is push. This is a complete sentence. An independent clause means a simple sentence. It makes sense on its own without any additional word. And dependent subordinate clause contains a subject and a verb but does not express a complete thought. Must be joined to an independent clause. Dependent clause alone is like ... because the man pushed it. It's incomplete, leave the reader waiting for more. And with combined with the independent clause, the door opened because the man pushed it. It's a complete sentence now. Now breaking it down, independent, the door opened, plus dependent because the man pushed it. So it's connected. The word that start dependent clause because, although, when, if, while, that, who, which, whose, whether. There is also types of dependent clauses. There is noun clause, function as a noun, subject, object, or complement in a sentence. Start with that, what, who, whether, if. There is also adjective clause, function as an adjective, modifies a noun or pronoun. Start with who, which, that, whose. There is also adverb clause, function as an adverb, modifies a verb, adjective, or adverb. Start with because, although, when, if, while. Its type function like its own name suggests. A noun clause works as a noun, an adjective clause works as an adjective, and so on. Now, noun clause. A dependent clause that functions as a noun, like subject, object, or complement, often begin with that, what, who, whether, if. The example is, I believe that he is honest. It's like function of the object verb believe. Noun clause can be subject, what he said is true. Object, I know that she left. Complement, the truth is that he lied. Adjective clause. A dependent clause that modifies a noun functioning like an adjective. Begin with who, which, what, that, whose. Example is, the house which Jack built is famous. The house modify. Function is describe which house, like an adjective would. The tip is, you can replace the clause with a single adjective. The big house is famous. And now, adverb clause. A dependent clause that modifies a verb, adjective, or adverb begin with because, although, when, if, while. The example is she cried because she was hurt. What does it modify? It modifies the verb cried. Function is tell us why she cried, like an adverb would. Adverb clause answer question like why, when, where, how, under what condition. The punctuation tips is 1. Use a comma when a dependent clause comes at the beginning of a sentence, like because she was hurt, she cried. Comma separates the dependent clause from the independent clause. And the second one is no comma need when the dependent clause comes after the independent clause. She cried because she was hurt. There's no comma. No comma between the clause is in this order. And the last one is adjective clause. Commas depend on whether the clauses is essential or non-essential. The essential one is the book that you lend me is great. No comma and identifies which book. And the non-essential one is my brother who lives in Paris is visiting. It has commas and extra information. The summary table is clause type independent, can stand alone, yes, function a complete sentence, and the example is the man pushed the door. The noun clause, it cannot stand alone, the function as noun. The example is I believe that he is honest. Adjective clause, it cannot stand alone, the function as an adjective, and the house which Jack built is famous is for the example. And adverb clause, it cannot stand alone, the function is for an adverb, and the example is she cried because she was hurt. And there is also a practice question. The question is she cried because she was hurt. Identify the dependent clause and its function. The answer is adverb clause, because dependent clause is the because she was hurt. The function modifies the verb cried, tell us why she's cried. It starts with because, a subordinating conjunction, and function as an adverb. And also, there is homework again for you all that's watching my video. The homework is write 3 sentences containing 1 independent clause and 1 dependent clause each. Underline the dependent clause and label its type, like noun, adjective, or adverb. So, I think that's all for me. Thank you for your attention, and for the next topic is sentence. Simple, compound, complex, compound, complex sentence. I think that's all. Thank you and assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.